What's going on, everyone? And welcome back to another edition of Action Sunday. So I'm breaking gears for a sec because I was requested to review the third and final Missing Action movie. So I'm going to do that this week, but then I'm gonna get back to the Action Comics. Actually, I'm going to push it for another week, maybe. I'm not too sure. Then before I decide to kick and go into the action horror stuff. All right. But anyway, so today I'm going to look at the third and final Missing Action movie. Okay, stars our favorite Chuck Norris. So let's see. I believe it was some time ago I reviewed the first two Missing Action movies, so might as well let's round it out. So the plot of those is that Braddock, Chuck Norris's character is a Vietnam War vet. So what happens is after the conclusion of the first movie, somehow between this and this movie, not counting the second one, the second movie is actually a prequel, so that doesn't count. Somehow he meets a girl in Vietnam. They get married and somehow during the fall of Saigon they get separated. Almost like X many years later, he finds out that that his wife is very much alive and that she's gave birth to a son. So yeah. So now, and of course, then he finds out, oh my God, he must go back and save them. So and he feels like, kind of redeem himself, in his wife's eyes. So. And that's what happens. So that's what he goes to do, and it just goes off from there. But it gets very good, and also very dark at some points. But it's just one hell of a movie, and I think it ticks all the boxes for a good, solid conclusion for this trilogy. So yeah, not much else I can say. My two knocks on this movie is Chuck Norris's acting because I think we can all agree on this. It's like he's got one mode. It's like he can never. I rarely displays emotion, but until much of his later career. But he does, But that's Chuck Norris for you. Okay, he's just playing himself, kind of thing. Kicking ass and taking names, kind of thing. The rest of the cast are virtually unknowns, except for a small cameo appearance by Keith David. Yeah. The guy from They Live, that guy, and his awesome voice. So, yeah, even though it was like a blink and you see him moment, but the rest of the movie, it's like, it's virtually unknown. So, that's how things work. And, of course, an exotic saying of, Vietnam, I really like this. But there are two really dark moments. Of course, I don't want to spoil it, but of course, obviously, somehow Bragg does get captured, so a bit of crazy POW torture there. And there's also, believe it or not, I can't believe I'm saying this, there was almost a brief rape scene. But of course, thank goodness they didn't see much, but thank goodness Bragg came in and stopped that moment. But of course, yeah, seriously. I do not like when they put this kind of moments in a movie, okay? It makes things very uncomfortable and just very disturbing. Why would you do that? Well, that's how what was like, I guess. But it's a bit dark time of Vietnam, if you want to kind of think about it. But anyway, but I love the last act. It goes into frickin' overdrive for Chuck Norris. He's like, that's it. I'm making a heroic last stand. I'm gonna save my son. I'm getting out of frickin' Vietnam. All right, and that's what he does. And it's just crazy to think about that. And then of course the final heroic stand is just great. It's like, oh my God, I'm wounded. The frickin' evil Vietnam General Quang, right? Pronounce his name is whatever. But anyway, somehow he's like, I'm gonna get you finally, Braddock. I'm gonna kill you. And all of a sudden, somehow, oh. Wait a minute, we're on the border. There's the American forces. It's like, whoopsie, you just pissed off the wrong people, guy. Kind of thing. And of course, yeah. You could use your imagination of what the hell happens next if you've never seen this. But I really like it. And of course, with a very emotional ending, it just makes you say, okay, yay! The good guys always win. But yeah. Just despite those little disturbing missteps, it's still a good, solid finale, but kind of leaves you wanting a little bit more. It's like you wanted to see more explosions, more guns, more whatever you can think of for a Chuck Norris movie. But of course, this I feel like this is one of Chuck Norris's finest. But of course, not as good as Lone Wolf McQuade. But of course, that's just me. But yes, his bet, I think his later later acting career, eventually going into like Walker Texas Ranger. I think that's when he really shines the most. Here you can still see he's kind of working out the kinks of him still being the actor. I've mentioned that probably in a previous Chuck Norris movie or review, spoiler not. All right, so yeah, give this movie a watch. I found it on Stars, or better yet, you can find it on the Tubi app. Of course, I'm probably gonna do that next because there are a couple movies I wanna find on there and I want to watch and review to you guys. So yeah, that's just some future installments. All right. So if I had to give Missing in Action 3 a score, I'm going to give Missing in Action 3 maybe, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. That's as best as I can do it, okay? So yeah. Now how's this compared to the other Missing in Action movies? Well, let's see. I will say I'm going to say this was probably just as good as the first Missing in Action movie. The prequel I'm going to say was not as good as these two. It's like, okay, to me, I felt like these two are tied for number one, and the prequel would probably be tied for the third place. Okay, that of course it could go either way. Okay, it's either one's opinions, like how you want to see them. But of course, I definitely say if you want to watch them in the proper order, I'd say start with the prequel, then watch the first movie, then watch this one. All right. So that does for tonight. Let me know what you think. Thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for some more awesome, exciting videos.